Sometimes clutter can be overwhelming and you do not know where to start working on a project. And I would say that this is definitely an example of how that can freeze you in your tracks. Here is our living room. So I'm just going to start off. Here is the living room in the current state. As I said, my suitcase is still sitting in the living room, and just some glory piles since school has started. So I need to get this into a place where I can live in my living room. Right now, it is unlivable. I still have a basket full of clean beach towels, and we've been home for weeks, so it's just time to address it, and I have the time today to do it. So I'm just going to turn on a little satisfying time lapse and try to deal a little bit with my clutter of the dining room, and we're going to have a better looking living room when we get finished, and then we'll talk a little bit about fall decoration and decor. When I do feel that overwhelmed feeling when I'm cleaning, one of the first things that really helps me is to group like things together. So put all the mail in one pile, put all the shoes in one basket, and attend to them one item at a time. And it makes it easier to coordinate putting things away. Well, I'm off to a good start with this room. I've gotten a few things put away, but I'm going to keep on working at it and see if I can clear the floor a little bit, and then I'm going to feel like it's a bit of an accomplishment. My next recommendation in combating that clutter that clogs you up is to set manageable goals. So I just had set a goal. I'd like to sweep the carpet. So that was my goal in mind. It's not that I'm going to clean the entire house and mow everyone's yard before I get to 4 o'clock in the evening. It's something that I know I can accomplish in that small space, and it's manageable. Well, I'm one step closer to a good sweep, and my room clutter is a lot better. Got a couple of piles of papers to go through and some mail, and then we're almost ready to sweep, and that's making me feel a lot less stressed about this room. Definitely some different things around the room that I have to address, but I think we've gotten a lot of it taken care of. A lot of my clutter is the result of the end of the day, and I get tired, and it's 6 or 7 o'clock at night, and I just come in and I drop bags full of maybe the clothes I wore before workout time, and shoes and things like that. And some of it is just mail that's piling up and needs put away. And there's no excuse for it. I should be on the ball a little bit more about my clutter. But I'm feeling, let's say 50% better about this room. It has a little bit of a ways to go. But once I get into a manageable spot where I feel like I can decorate, then we'll start talking about fall decorations. My next recommendation is to start with easier tasks first. That means don't put a big giant pile of bills and mail and things that you have to categorize as your first job. Find something that you can be successful at. Maybe it's sorting shoes, putting away clothes, hanging things up. That's an easier task than what I'm doing right here, which is going through bills and figure out what pile they go into. That's a much more daunting thing. So now I'm down to the last few details. I'm gonna finish off the room, just get all the little bits and things that have landed in the week that has passed. We're gonna get this thing all ready for fall, and I'm pretty excited about having my room back in order again. My last suggestion today is to set aside short bits of time to work on your organizing and cleaning. Maybe set 20 minutes for yourself and look at the clock and set a firm 20 minutes, go away, do something else, and then come back and give it 20 more minutes. You might be surprised how much just restricting your time can help you accomplish your goal. Well, I think I've got the room pretty clean. I've got everything decluttered. I've got the top of the dresser, all the little things that end up there, the change and the tissues and all of those things are cleaned up. I finally took my Christmas scarf off my dresser, so that's looking a little bit better. All ready for next Christmas, coming up soon. But everything's really pared back. I got the suitcase put away, ready for next summer. I found some Christmas sweaters behind this chair. It was bad, but I think I've got everything pretty well cleaned up. The coffee table's looking good. The couch is clean. Everything's clutter-free and kind of ready just for a clean slate for decorating for fall. But now I have to figure out what I'm gonna do for my fall decor. So of course, like any self-respecting, decorator person, I went to TJ Maxx because TJ Maxx is who tells us how to decorate here, right? So I went to TJ Maxx and I got so confused by what I saw there. So on the next episode of the Suburban Chateau, I'm going to clue you in on my fall decorating ideas because I got so confused by seeing what was out there in the hobby stores and TJ Maxx that I had to kind of come up with something a little bit more creative for this year. So I hope to see you next time on the Suburban Chateau where we'll be tackling fall decor. And I'm very excited that you were able to join us in our whole house renovation.